What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Redemption with Jaden. I'm Jaden, and today we're going to be playing some Redemption. This is Lackey Grand Prix number 7 series, whatever you want to call it. And that's what's going on right now. Last week we had round 1 between Jake and David, and they played a game, sent me the video and whatnot, and I did a commentary on it. So that was kind of a little bit, something different. I wasn't actually playing the game. My round 1 matchup was against Renee, which some of you might be double checking the video title, like, wait, okay, this says it's against Jake, and it doesn't say that it's Lucky Grand Prix number 1. That is correct, because I'm human. I make mistakes once in a while. Renee and I got through our entire game, which was a great game, by the way. And that's what I wish this video was, which that's not to say that this game isn't also great. Like this was a great game, like back and forth too, but like, man, Jake's been on the channel a lot lately. He's getting a lot of screen time, and I wanted to get Renee back on because he's been on. He hasn't been on for a while. It's been a while since he and I have been able to coordinate time to play a game, and having or being matched up in the Grand Prix kind of forces us to, which is nice to have that extra prodding once in a while, whatever. Anyways, we get to the end of the game. It was a great game. We did finish. I ended up we finished in time. I ended up winning 5-2, but it was still like pretty close as far as like just kind of back and forth. We had a great like turn 1 interaction, or just like whole like first round, which is pretty sweet. Just like a battle that was like 3 enhancements on both sides, and just kind of some of those fun things that it seems like maybe are more common in this one territory class enhancement format. We got to the end of the game. I went to go stop the recording and realized that I never started the recording. So I had everything else like worked out. I just figured out the audio issues I was having, like with getting his audio, and then I got the timer set up, and I got the video like all right, the layout and everything. And then I just didn't hit the record button. So unfortunately, we don't have that game saved. We'll have to make that one up with Renee at some point. Be great to have him back on. He's always got some fun ideas with decks and stuff that he's trying out. And we even did a little bit of like discussion about his deck afterwards that I was hoping to kind of include as part of the recording, because at least part of it, like and talk about the game, of course. Like we did all that kind of fun like banter at the end, like we do with or like I often do with my opponents after the games, and didn't record any of it. So here we are. It's just useful knowledge for me and Renee now. You guys don't get that, but you do get this game, which is against Jake, which so this is the deck that I used against Renee, almost identical to the deck. So the deck is 57 cards, or it was 57 cards when I played it against Renee. And when I was building the deck, I did kind of realize this, but like by the time I actually got to the game with Renee, and like I didn't end up fixing it, because I do think it was a problem that should be fixed, but I realized that I didn't have any artifacts in the deck. And so when I went to play the game with Jake, I added Wolf Fleece as just kind of like I don't know, trying out a card that doesn't see very much use, and seeing if it's actually useful in the current meta, because you got Thieves and you got Herods and all these banding defenses. I guess demons do some banding, and you see a lot of banding evil characters out there, and so Wolf Fleece, protecting evil characters from band abilities, can be kind of sneaky, kind of good. My defense doesn't really band at all. I guess Supercilious Scribes can band to Saul, but other than that, not doing a whole lot of banding myself. And so I figured I'd try this out, just be my one artifact that I could just leave active the whole game, and try to work around, or make my opponents work around it when they're trying to block. Turns out this offense doesn't really need that, and that's something I kind of thought about. I was like, no, I mean, I don't really care if my opponent does a lot of banning. It's kind of just to annoy them. I think I would actually be better off with something like the Cross or Fall of Man even, because if you've looked at the Lost Souls, you might have seen this not very often played Lost Soul, just because uh, you know it's one of those that you kind of have to build around, and most people it just doesn't necessarily make sense to do so. But Complacent, which restricts dominance during the battle phase. But in an offense like this, I think it actually works out pretty well, because with the profits, like a lot of it is just lone heroes that are getting good value. So Jeremiah getting the hand look and the toss, Isaiah with the CBN star enhancements, Elisha with the CBN enhancements, Elijah with the choose the blocker. And if you're just going in with lone heroes, then you're pretty vulnerable to dominant blocks and that kind of stuff. Christian Martyr falling away, doubt, as you can probably tell, kind of hurts this offense significantly, as all of the enhancements except for one are multi-brigade. So just restricting dominance during the battle phase I figured could be a nice way to kind of protect my heroes and then kind of steer the dominant uses in my favor, I guess, because I'm kind of more built for it. I don't have Angel of the Lord or Christian Martyr. Falling away is kind of nice during battle, to stop a hero if needed. Vein Philosophy is can be nice during battle, but both of them also have pretty good utility outside of battle. You can use Vein Philosophy to stop your opponent from using something they just searched for, or you can just play it before the battle. You can wait for them to try to negate Complacent during the battle and then play it or something like that. So there's definitely still uses for it that aren't quite so important for battle. Like, I mean, Christian Martyr, I guess, even has uses outside of battle, but it's not quite as significant, or not you're not getting you're not maximizing the value. Whereas with Vein Philosophy, you could get like better value, maybe not maximum, but better value outside of battle. And of course, Falling Away works out well with the choose the blocker stuff. So we've got Elijah, have Simon hanging out here in reserve to pull out a sneaky AOC, or Faith of Samuel or something like that, or even a tutor with Noctimitus. So as you can see, you've got some mostly green, but a little bit of clay to use with some sneaky choose the blocker shenanigans, and just having powerful rescue options. And and then the rest of the dominance, Three Woes is good to use during battle, but isn't absolutely necessary. Crowd's Choice, a lot of times you want to use it during battle to grab a battle winner or negate or something like that. But doesn't have to be. You can just use it to set up, to find the right hero that you want to attack with. Find somebody that can get you some value with like drawing, like the Watchman, or Matthew perhaps. So in a way, I guess kind of the whole thought process when building the deck, I guess, is specifically for one territory class enhancement rule set, I guess, where I'm building this with the idea that I want to have strong battle options mostly. And so one of the first heroes that, or I mean, a couple of the first heroes that come to mind, or maybe just kind of the first idea you get is like, okay, how do you get CBN battle winners? There aren't all that many that are like CBN on the card, like written on the card in rotation. They've kind of moved away from that a little bit, or a lot of them are conditional if they do have it, like Authority of Christ. And so negates are pretty powerful on defense. That's what a lot of people have been running, or just ways that are enhancements that either negate a good card or negate an enhancement or interrupt the battle or something like that. And so Elisha, if you can reveal a hand, shuffle evil dominance. If you shuffle at least one, your green enhancements cannot be negated. And then Isaiah makes star cards unable to be negated. And so having both of them kind of makes your rescuing options pretty powerful if you have a lot of battle winners to back them up, just enhancements that you can get a lot of value from in battle, such as his name, where you're winning the battle, and then you're also getting to reserve something from their hand. Two bears, which has an interrupt on it, and then lets you hopefully shuffle a lot of their evil characters, or at least a few. And so there are a lot of battle winners here, and then also in reserve, get the bandwidth gathered together, get the reusability with Light in the Darkness, and then just the splash damage, so to speak, with Day of the Lord, where you're just hitting all the evil characters in battle, evil cards in battle, even their enhancements too. So it's cards like that where I was thinking like Wolf Fleece isn't really all that necessary with this deck. In fact, I kind of want them to ban so that I get initiative to play something like Day of the Lord or His Name, or I guess Authority of Christ. So there's a lot of there are a lot of reasons why Wolf Fleece probably isn't the right fit for this deck in particular. But if you have a lot of problems with banning evil characters, maybe you should try out Wolf Fleece. More likely, you should probably just run something like the Great White Throne, and you can use that to withdraw all but one evil character, which is arguably even stronger because you get to choose which of their evil characters stay in battle. But anyways, so that's pretty much the gist of the offense, just the strong rescues with profits. But I had kind of been thinking about this, and then also, as you guys may have noticed in the game last week with David, or Jake and David was playing profits as well, but he just wasn't quite getting the value cards or like the speed cards quick enough, or early enough in order to keep up with all the value that Jake was getting from the Thieves, and then also a little bit from his offense with the gold. They can do a lot of searching and a little bit of drawing here and there. So I decided to include Matthew as kind of the target for a first turn attack. So I've got Angel of the Winds, you can go to him, Angel from the Sun, who can go to him, Patmos, Crowd's Choice to search for him. Don't have any females for Virgin Birth, but I do have Numerous as the stars, and then Emmaus Road to go fetch up Numerous. So there are numerous ways to get to Matthew on the first turn, and that's kind of the ideal rescue. Hopefully I don't have like hand protection or anything. Storehouse kind of comes, or Shipwreck kind of comes in handy for things like Storehouse, and then got to try to find some answers for the Crowd's Lost Soul, but there are some things you can do about that. Son of God, Second Coming, but if they don't have a hand protection option, then the Matthew is a pretty good rescuer on the first turn, and then we kind of try to maximize his value by having some stuff to actually play on him on the first turn, because there's a decent amount of overlap between clay and green. So Blood of the Lamb, of course, is great on Matthew because he is a martyr, so you get a little extra draw there, a little negate. Nunc Dimittis probably won't get the full value on Matthew that it would on other heroes when you're more likely to have hand disadvantage, or your opponent is more likely to have hand advantage. But still having that discard is kind of nice, and then the occasional tutor or top deck is pretty good. Faith of Samuel is great because you can abandon your opponent's cards, or opponent's heroes, human heroes. And then also a lot of the heroes are cloud heroes, so if you abandon some of yours and you get some value with like Elisha, discarding evil enhancements from their deck, banning in Paul to get a draw 2, banning in Jeremiah to see their hand and then toss the next. Like there are a lot of good heroes to abandon with Faith of Samuel, and it does a deck with Faith of Samuel and then also Gather Together in reserve kind of does make me want to run Grapes, and some people have been saying that Grapes is underrated dominant in this format. The kind of primary person that I've heard saying that is Jake, who you'll find out is running Grapes, and during this game he might have had it against David too. I'm guessing he still had it then, but just having another way to get rid of one of your opponent's evil characters and just playing it at the right time can make a big difference, especially if you're falling behind early, or if you're just if your opponent plays an aggressive Son of God and Second Coming or something to where they're ahead, then you can get the value from grapes and then play your own Son of God and Second Coming later. So if you're running Faith of Samuel and Gather Together, then that's even more of a reason to run grapes, because you can abandon all, like, let's say I'm not really optimistic or about my blocking potential, or like even my rescuing potential, and like my opponent has a whole bunch of heroes out. I can just do Elijah, choose one of their annoying evil characters, and then play Faith of Samuel or Gather Together to abandon their whole offense, and then play Grapes to discard their evil character and then shuffle all their heroes. That's kind of the classic Grapes play there, where you pretty much just do a whole bunch of damage shuffling away their stuff. So that would maybe be something to consider for this, but like I said, the idea was kind of not using dominance during the battle phase, and so that would kind of defeat the purpose there a little bit. Might not work out quite as well for I mean, I guess it could come back to bite me pretty easily if I'm running complacent, and and if I switch to like Fall of Man or the Cross or something in place of Wolf Fleece. So that's something to consider, maybe test a little bit further. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole offense, and the defense also wants to help with the speed aspect, at least early on. I want to either be blocking with a Herdsman of Gerar if they come at me with Matthew, which I think is going to be in a lot of decks in the one territory class format, just to be an early speed engine, because if you can't rely on being able to play Emmaus Road into Numerous as the Stars to get out a whole bunch of heroes and then have a powerful drawing attack or something like that on turn one, then you just kind of want the most powerful resource engine that exists in the game, which is currently Matthew. And so I think Matthew will be in most, not necessarily all, but most of the one territory class decks, I think, that we'll see in this Grand Prix. And so I figured Herdsman, with kind of the whole Turbo Herdsman package of Armor Bearer, Deceiver, Darkness, Lawless, and Dull, like that's a lot of ways to get to Herdsman, almost as many ways as I had to get to Matthew. And so it's going to be pretty close to as many ways as my opponent has to get to Matthew. And if they would get the draw, then I want to get it too. And that's, I think, one of the best ways to kind of counteract a Matthew is just that, or just getting that, matching that level of drawing or speed, and then hoping that your decks just kind of built a little better, or can outlast your opponent a little bit better. Which I think the defense here is capable of to some degree, but it could definitely use a little fine-tuning. So the rest of the defense is, I guess there's also Lying Prophet as another early draw option. If they don't attack with Matthew, you can do Deceiver to the Lying Prophet, and hopefully get to draw some cards there. It's kind of like defensive Matthew, except it only counts good brigades. And then also the nice little option to be able to discard a good prophet, as there are many of those. Just gotta, if you try this deck out, just make sure your opponent can't ban to your Lying Prophet, because it's a lot of your offense. But hey, that's what Wolf Fleece is for, right? See, perfect. There was a plan to it after all. High Priest and Ice would also be kind of rough for your opponent to ban to and use against you. But then the rest of the defense is just kind of clay or black and gray good stuff. I don't know where clay came from. I guess just because clay, gray, I don't know. Black and gray good stuff. Like just kind of the best evil characters from both. No Denarius, and an Emperor, which could probably is probably worth a spot in here, or the couple slots to get those in here, because you don't have that much drawing outside of battle. it's good to have a little bit of that flexibility there. But Saul of Tarsus and Supercilious Scribes are both great to get to the reserve for cards like Unsuccessful and Balaam's Disobedience. And then the enhancements in the main deck are pretty much all of the black and gray enhancements that exist in rotation. I think there's like Stoning of Stephen, and that might be the only one that's not in here, but they're not necessarily the best evil enhancements, but the fact that I can play them on all of my evil characters, aside from Deceiver, of course, I think makes it okay, or makes it viable. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to try it out, make sure that I always have something that I can play on Herdsman or Lying Prophet. If I go to either one of them on the first turn, I've got options. And of course, the star abilities with Scattered Sheep and Stricken and Withered Seed are nice to help out the offense for something like Numerous. Let's see, you've got a weapon in reserve for Philistine Armor Bearer, which I think that this is a relatively decent weapon in the one territory class meta. If you run into some splashy decks, which I think most decks will have some options either on offense or defense or some targets, and so you can just equip Everyman Sword to Armor Bearer, maybe hit a character or maybe an enhancement in territory like a Concede or something like that. And then you can exchange Armor Bearer for Herdsman. I mean, I guess you can't go to Everyman Sword first turn, so maybe you're not going to Herdsman at this point. Maybe you're just going to Goliath, and then you can have your negates and stuff ready for action after that. Let's see, and then Outsiders in reserve also for a little bit of drawing. So I kind of took the ideas a little bit from David's Prophets deck and was like, all right, how do we jam some speed in here and keep the same kind of potency of attacks? Because that's the one thing that David really had going for him in that game, was he was able to get some strong attacks going, but just didn't have the resources to keep up. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to offset here. Doesn't necessarily help that I'm playing a 58 card deck in this game, but got to do what you got to do. I couldn't figure out what to cut. Before we get into the game, we're going to have the sponsor thing from Your Turn Games. But even before that, something that I have been thinking about doing for the past couple of weeks, but just have forgotten to. Some people have been sharing on Discord like their Christmas card swap like presents, I guess, or what they received for the Christmas card swap. And being that it's my first year participating, and also I have this platform to share things that are fun on, I decided to share here what I received, which I think is pretty cool. I don't have like a need for a lot of the cards in the game because I have most of the cards in the game. But so 3 of the cards that they sent were the Black Angry Mob, which for that one, like, you could never have too many of those. I mean, like, you could go up to 12 in a 150 card type 1 deck. So, like, that's, I think I'm at like 6 of that one now, or maybe 7. So could always use more Angry Mobs. So I did like that. There's Meshach from Prophecies of Christ, which it's good to have some extras of those. Can try out multiple Daniel decks or something like that. I don't know if I would run more than one of like the 3 Daniel heroes in type 2, like the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Maybe I would. Maybe I'd run. I don't know. I don't remember like how many Daniel heroes there are now, or like how many multiples or how many copies you need in order to make sure that you get one of them early enough. But with cards like Faith and it's Love, Righteousness and stuff, to get your Daniel or your White Cloud Daniel heroes from the discard pile or the deck, like I don't know how many you really need. But anyways, definitely fewer than 3, so I can make a few Daniel decks. But I do like to have the option of including as many as I possibly could. So I think I need one more Meshach in order to get to 4. And then Transfiguration was the other card, the new one from Gospel of Christ. It's a rare that I think I only had 2 of, and so now I've got a third one to utilize. So now I can use 2 in a Type 2 deck and 1 in a Type 1 deck. So excited about having those. I mean, like they weren't like fluff cards that I could never put to use or anything like that because I've got too many of them. But the really special ones, and you might be able to do some investigating on Discord to figure out who my Secret Santa probably was. But the coolest cards were these custom printed cards that were made. Oh man, there we go. Maybe you can kind of see that. So I've got a Holy Hand Grenade, Monty Python on the Holy Grail, fake card, or crowd created card. And I got Q the Converted and Q the Imp. So it save Q. And then got Your Turn from Your Turn Games, which I feel like is the perfect transition for a sponsor clip. Yeah, probably. But I got these custom cards that were printed. They're like on actual cardstock. The back is just like this, fan ideas thing. I'm not sure where they said they got them printed. I'd have to double check when this individual sent them in or posted pictures of them in the Discord, and I'm just kind of assuming that they were the one who sent them, and I think that they're pretty sweet, cool little collectibles. You can see I put them in the, what are these called? Plastic doohickeys. Pretty sure that's the proper term. So I think they're pretty cool. I'm looking forward to maybe slotting them in a deck at some point to throw my opponent off in a casual game, of course, not a tournament game, but that would be maybe I could see if I can slip one of them past a judge or something next time I'm out going to one of Jay's tournaments or something. Just put Q the Converted in there. He'd probably let me use it. But yeah, they are pretty sweet. I gotta say, I'm honestly just a tiny bit disappointed that I didn't get the Undying Worm, because I'm pretty sure that was one of the other ones that they got printed. But yeah, that's okay. I certainly accept these ones, and let's go ahead and get into the game. And before, of course, the little sponsor clip with Your Turn Games. This video is sponsored by Your Turn Games, a retailer of Redemption CCG with various products such as singles, sealed product, and great deals on bundles like battle boxes and grab bags. They also have pre-built decks such as Challenger decks in the $55 range, Contender decks in the $80 to $95 range, and Champion decks in the this deck just placed at Nationals last year dollar range. They also have card supplies to keep you caught up on all of your gaming needs, and at no cost to you, they have Redemption resources such as the latest Redemption news, rules, tournaments that are coming up, and Redemption content such as this. So head on over to yourturngames.biz today, and a big thank you to them for supporting this content. Alright, we all set?
Yeah. Drawing
Let's do it.
Save game. There we go. We're on the right track.
There we go. No lost souls on my end.
Oh, I like this. I want lost souls. Not that lost.
Yeah, a few of those are pretty good for you.
They're decent. Okie doke. Let us roll. Where's my roll? Okay.
You have the power of choice.
Do you have the power of choice? I will actually choose to go second with this hand.
Alright. Man. I really wish that I had Jeremiah in my opening hand, but I have no stars, so.
Okay. So let's do my stars. You got Hopper. We're going to do Darkness.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to protect. I'm gonna grab ambushing bandits and straight to play on him.
Nice.
And harvest, give you a token. That those are souls. I'm gonna try to put the lost souls that are active towards the right, towards your side of the
Sure.
screen.
Yep.
Okay. Your turn.
Alrighty. Hmm. Well, let's start out with putting down Gabriel.
Got it.
And I will play the first sacrifice. We'll go ahead and negate your ambushing bandits for the phase, I guess. And we'll take a peek at your hand. See what why you wanted me to go first here. Yep, that makes sense. I guess we'd do. Yeah, I think I underdeck that guy.
Okay. It's in the bottom of the deck.
All right.
So while first sacrifice doesn't hit anything for the whole full turn, it does hit dominance.
Right. Yep. Yep. So it's got a slight drawback, but slight benefit compared to teaching in parables.
Yep.
I think that that's probably still worth it. Yeah. Really wish I just had Matthew right in my hand so that I could go with Gabriel banding to or to negate ambushing bandits, then band to Matthew, but
yeah. It's always those things. So I got Crimson, 4 good brigades, so 5 total.
Yep. That's what I counted.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll convert him to Meek and draw 5. And then I guess the viewers will have to confirm that I'm giving you one of the cards I drew.
Actually, you drew just stressed off that, so that would negate the card. Oh, give me a card to show me. No,
that's
you don't. You'll
true. Yeah.
Then,
Yep, I forgot distressed. Yeah, so that would activate first. Yep. That's
cool.
Convenient. I didn't really want to give you the card anyway. So.
Okay. Mine. My present. Yep. Okay. Let's see. So you know how this battle is going to go, but I do not.
Got a reasonable idea.
I'm going to go with boss.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to start by playing Son of God to rescue Forsaken.
You got it.
And you said you're going to toss, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Just wanted to verify. I'm going to toss this outpouring
No
for
problem.
5.
Okay. Puts me down to 6-5.
So let's see, I'm at 4 or 6, so I guess that's still my initiative then.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Also, ambushing bandits is not active currently because I do not have duty right now. So, well, actually, no, it was before I blocked.
You're right. Yeah.
But
yeah. Yeah, this would actually be a lot better if Matthew was just a little bit bigger. I guess I didn't really do the math right on the toss. I was thinking that you were going to have initiative.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that maybe it's going to be... No, I think I just let him die here. I think that would actually give up too much. It feels bad.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna draw on my next turn and then regret not playing anything there. But that's all right. We're gonna leave Nebuchadnezzar in territory because then ambushing bandits is
Yeah,
off. So
exactly.
there you
All
go.
part of it.
Yep. All right. We'll pass the turn.
Draw 3. Okay, star abilities. Star. Let's see. Distressing, and that's it. So mostly free. We'll put down Herod's Temple. Let's see. We're gonna go for Covenant, Death, Grab.
Seems good.
Going to play Good Samaritan to my territory and use Teaching in Parables, negating your distressed, and go into your hand.
Mm-hmm. Now you can see what my dilemma was. I could play Faith of Samuel and abandon all these great heroes, but then they'd all just get captured.
Exactly. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
It's like if you had been able to play Seized before I played Faith of Samuel, then I can negate it with Ezekiel, but
Goliath. Herdsman can't. I didn't use a draw ability this turn. You can't go to reserve. So get Goliath. Problem. We'll get rid of Armor Bearer to reserve. So I'll pull it there.
Alright.
Right, you got. I'll make a rescue attempt with. Well, I will ban to the Good Samaritan. I will reserve the top card of your deck.
Mm-hmm. It is a muscle, which
that's hilarious.
Doesn't help you out here too much.
It doesn't.
My muscles are just coming up at the right time.
There you go. It's your block.
Yeah, I guess we bring out the herdsman and can't go to reserve, so your initiative.
Yeah. I'm gonna play Good Seed.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna have to well pay the price for her. Well, not actually for Good Samaritan problems.
The Good Samaritan was not so good.
Not so good this time.
Alright. And discard phases are so short now that you only get one territory class.
Exactly.
I guess we'll do a lawless on myself.
That's beautiful for you.
A couple more dominants.
That's
and falling away.
Okay. I'm gonna ask for one.
I think I'm going to use mine first.
Okay.
So I'm going to. Let's see, what are the numbers on that guy? 7-5, perfect. I'm going to shipwreck your Herod's Temple.
You got it.
And
you got the shipwreck to get to the falling away.
I will play Falling Away to make your Good Samaritan a brown. That should be safe, right? Brown evil character.
Yep. Okay.
Now you may have dominant initiative if you'd like.
I don't want it anymore.
All right.
I don't want it.
Figured I'd still offer.
No.
All right. Well, let's put down Storehouse. I think. Let's see. I could go to reserve now. But I think I want to just go to deck. I'm gonna play Emmaus Road.
Got it.
we just go for Mr. Jonah.
Okay.
And we'll put him in hand. And I will move to my rescue attempt. And I will
You got
attack
it.
with Elijah, and we'll choose the Good Samaritan to block.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, no. I thought it was I thought it was Elisha's the one that goes to dominant, right?
What's that?
Which is the prophet that steals dominance, underdeck dominance.
Yeah, Elisha. Yeah, he shuffles him.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna ask for dominant initiative now.
I've got a complacent out, so
Oh, can't
dominance
do
from the
battles.
battle
Oh,
phase.
wow. That's amazing. Okay. You got it.
Alright, so it is
Get you.
mutual.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. I guess it is me. So you get to play. What?
I'll play that Faith of Samuel. We'll band in Ezekiel and Elisha. So
Very
Ezekiel,
nice.
I guess we'll just, it doesn't really matter. We'll negate your harvest.
Okay.
And then Elisha will go to your deck. Let's see others. Alright. Which evil enhancement do I like the least? You've already got the ambush in your hand, which I'm not a fan of, but anthropophobia, interesting. So I think we'll go with the purloin.
Yep.
And
Never covered the onset.
what's
Sorry.
that?
Go ahead. Nothing. Go ahead.
And I'll go ahead and reveal your hand. You get the shamed woman as well. Alright. So yeah, we'll shuffle the woes.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And I will draw 3 from Faith of Samuel.
There you go.
Alrighty. And that's it.
There you go. There you got it. Start.
Thank you.
Things are not looking good.
Yeah, I'm glad I saved the Faith of Samuel for this turn. Let's go ahead and put the Jonah down. And I will pass the turn.
Good. No star abilities. Well, not with the Jonah around. No star abilities. Let's see here. Move this over. In place. Golden cherubim. We'll search. Do searching. Okay. I'm going to make a rescue attempt with Persistent Widow. Draw 2.
Do I want to do that? Yeah, it's probably not worth drawing with herdsman.
Oh.
Let's block with High Priest Ananias.
Okay. I will pass on my initiative. I will put her on top. Okay.
Fair enough.
Discard phase. I will just do this now. Shipwreck.
Oh, the storehouse.
Yep. And it is. Here we go.
Alright. 3. Sure, I'll use the star on his name to look at my bottom 6. Do I want to look at your bottom 6? No, I'll do mine.
Okay.
Reveal to owner bottom 6. That seems good. Let's top deck Cherubim.
Okay.
And the rest stay on bottom. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to my rescue.
Okay.
I'm going to rescue with Elijah, and I'm gonna choose Nebby to block.
Okay. Nebby, let's see if I want to force a toss. You are a 5/7. He is a 6/5. So I'm losing. We'll have initiative. Yeah, I will force a toss on your.
Yep.
Okay. My initiative.
Yep.
Okay. You'd love for the big play here, but maybe just take the easy play here. We'll go for the capture Agur Elijah.
Yep, that works. Let's just play this now, I guess. Yeah. I'll grab my Son of God back. And I suppose I should probably. No, we'll wait. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
Sounds good. Draw 3. Do still search punish is available. You know what? We'll do Son of God on complacent. I'll grab him.
All right.
Okay. I'll go to.
We'll ask for a domination for you.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I think I'm just gonna play it safe and play mine here as well. Take your harvest.
Okay. You got it. Okay. Good. Okay. We're going to make a rescue attempt with Persistent Widow and draw 2.
Mm-hmm.
And you get blocked.
She's so persistent.
She's very persistent. Can't stop her from persisting.
Well, this high priest is going to be the judge in this case. Gonna at least say no one more time, hopefully.
Exactly. Let's see here. Yeah, there's too much punish for me to deal with this now. I'll just allow her to die.
Okay.
It
You're top decking
is.
Right, yeah, okay.
Yeah, top decker. I'm sorry, yes. Yeah. And it is your.
Okay, drama 3. Yeah, let's wait on that. Alright, I will just go right to my rescue here. Let's go with the Watchman.
Oh, this guy.
Negate evil, search and shuffle.
Not like strike the shepherd. He's been around. There you go.
You've been learning.
Yes.
We'll exchange for Ezekiel. Ban to this cherubim. We'll take a peek at your hand. Ooh, you found a highwayman. And a Left 4 Dead and the Anthropophobia. Okay. You got ways to negate. Discard a hero in battle. So no evil dominance. And I will ban to. Let's do Jeremiah. I will choose not to look at your hand, but I will toss the next evil
Mm-hmm.
enhancement, and I will draw 2 from the Watchman.
So I get my trigger from Golden Cherubim.
Sure.
Let me see here. So you will punish the search, but if I grab woes, play it, do the punish on the search. Grab. Go into my deck, grabbing 3 woes.
Mm-hmm.
You got your punish now?
Yep.
Is it any search ability? Okay. I don't know if it was like neutral or good or evil.
Right. Yeah, it's he doesn't discriminate.
Yeah, you don't care.
Let's go ahead and shuffle the ambushing bandits.
Wishing bandits.
Which I guess I should have negated with Ezekiel, but well.
I'll ask for domination.
Sure.
Okay, we'll do an evil dominant on Jonah.
Yep.
Okay, lots of fun stuff to try now. Okay, let's see here.
See what you got.
Yeah, best way to ban. See my next enhancement too. You are 5, 12, 4, 4, and 4, 8. So that's some good targets to toss into and not worry about other stuff happening. We will go with Seaver. I will go for a human instead of any.
Yep.
Actually, I'll go for my deck. So this guy. I'm taking enhancement from opponent's hand. I'll go to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crowd's choice. That's fancy.
Yeah,
So you've got
might be going to choose something for this battle. I don't know.
exactly. You got a good defense here, but I can't worry about that right now. We got a big battle we got to take care of. So I'll be grabbing his name,
Mm-hmm.
heading it back again. Do I have initiative toss?
Yeah, go for it.
We will toss anthropophobia at. We'll go for at cherubim.
Okay.
Okay. Do I have initiative again?
Believe so. Yep.
Okay. We'll go to ambush.
Mm-hmm.
Interrupt the battle. I may take a thief reserve. I'll go to my reserve. Thief I'll be grabbing is mock thief here. Hand. Banding to any number of crimson human. So I'll be banding to mocking thief, shamed woman, the highwayman, and the ambushing bandits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're resolving these effects. I'm going to take enhancement from your deck. Mass Road. Shuffle. Shamed woman. Can take a crimson card from reserve. Go grab.
That's negated by.
I'm sorry. It's negated. Oh,
the Watchman.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, there you go.
Since it is a search ability, even though it doesn't say search anymore.
No. I honestly have. Okay. And so there's been so many different steps in this. Okay. Well, that does kind of ruin things for me. That's not your fault. It's my fault. Let's see here. Highwayman will play a. What do you got? three good brigades, correct? Silver, teal, green.
Yep.
Okay, so he'll take a. Oh, that would be a search. Oh no, he's a cannot maybe.
Yep.
So I'll go to my deck, grab, and ambushing bandits will. He's not negated from draw. Who's negating?
Correct. Yeah, I should have negated him with Ezekiel, but I forgot. So.
Okay. Oh, whoa, yeah. What did you negate?
I forgot to use Ezekiel,
Okay.
so since it's up 2, then I just negated 0.
Okay. Let's see here. So I just drew 3. So no triggered abilities from all of this. I'm assuming you'd be at initiative. I would add these up though. Let me see here. So 24-16. So that will give you initiative. Let me see if I'm gonna ask you for dominant initiative real quick, just to. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it, but I'm gonna ask for dominant
Sure.
initiative. I will pass on dominant initiative.
Okay. What do I want to do here? Yeah, let's play crowd's choice is good. I think it's go big or go home, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go to reserve.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Day of the Lord.
Okay.
And then
Let me see. We got Day of the Lord. The shield we will deck. Ribbon. Bottom.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure, you don't want to wreck my
now I'll
Elijah.
play my. Now I'll ask for dominant.
Yep.
Harvest time. We're gonna play harvest time for. Pretty much gonna be all of your. There's only one loss left for you. How many do I want? Let's go harvest time for 4. Good. Go to my deck first. Shuffle. We'll go to yours, and then we'll resolve their abilities. It is dark. You got some. Oh, you have another.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, I'm solid.
Should be 8 in there.
Yeah. Oh, you have to get. I have to get 1.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you've rescued 1. Yeah. So.
Cool.
Yep.
Shuffle. And we'll resolve lost souls. I will grab Joan with Remnant.
Mm-hmm.
I will use Galileans to exchange a New Testament Crimson card. So I'm going to go to my deck. I'll be exchanging fence jumpers. Grabbing hurling insults. And you have initiative in it.
Or wait, actually, you can see I'll trigger darkness here. Since it was put in play by your special ability.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Oh man.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll just go to my deck.
Okay.
Let's take. Yeah, let's take the Deceiver.
Okay. You got it. I got my shield trigger.
Yep.
I will hit your distressed.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're back. I love these battles.
Yep, this is good. Let's play Day of the Lord. I'll attempt to banish it to banish all evil cards in battle.
Special initiative. I will use this on a thief to interrupt the battle on an under deck.
Yep.
That's a good card, which would have to be that card.
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, then I think that means... yeah,
Going back to the numbers, I think we always
let these guys die.
Okay. Guard, discard, territory.
I'm pretty sure I don't get to top deck Jeremiah, since it's not harm, I don't think, when he dies like that.
He was not defeated, he wasn't harmed, he was just defeated.
Right. Guess I'll do this now before Jonah turns back on, right? Let's put down Patmos. I'll go to my discard for Matthew.
On my search trigger, I will put it to 3. We'll get rid of your doll.
Okay. And pretty soon I'll have no lost souls left for you.
Well, honestly, the reason I want to use shield is to get rid of like the ones that are one use, and also to like hit those important ones on my opponent's side. I'm not trying to draw usually.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it's makes Remnant worth playing.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. Okay.
Your defense is doing things, so let's see if your offense
finally
can, pick it up.
My deck finally woke up, but it might be too late. Draw 3. No star abilities. We'll move into upkeep. 3 woes is going to be. Let's see. We'll put 3 woes on Forsaken.
Okay.
I think that's the best plan. Although it would have been good on Herdsman too. Let's see.
Well, it's evil, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Good all. And these guys. So just Watchmen was the only one that worked on me either way. Okay. I get to finally use Good Seed. Crazy. Let's go. A Good Seed will go to my reserve for a good enhancement. Meeting the Messiah. I didn't think I'd be using Jonah, but I'll use Green Emmaus Road on Jonah. This goes.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Is it? I think I have to give it back to you. Is that correct?
Right. Yeah, I would shuffle back into my deck if you do that.
Okay. So I'll go to my deck.
Oh yeah, I guess it's not even optional, yeah, since you can't add to battle or
I can't do any of the other things.
Yeah. Well, thanks. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Gonna search for your Emmaus Road?
No. If it wasn't 1 TC, I would. But grab 11. Cool. Did you shuffle it back into your deck?
Yep.
So I'll move to rescue attempt. Make a rescue attempt with Thankful Leper. There are 5 lost souls on my side. And 7 on yours, so 12. I need to look at the top 12 cards in my deck. So reveal to top. Watchful Search. And you have. I should present.
You're a 110.
Yep.
Guess I don't really want to search, so yeah, we'll block with High Priest Ananias.
Okie doke. So no range doesn't matter. Restrict you from middle grades. Yeah. Okay. So that shouldn't be a problem for me.
Yeah, into gold doesn't really
Let's just see.
struggle with that.
Yeah, there's a few cards, but not many.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking about the best way to order this for success. Well, we'll try to go at this. We're going to go with being the Messiah. I'll take a good gospel card. I'll do that part first. I'll grab. I will grab Jairus' daughter, and then it puts you in special initiative to convert. Do I tell you to convert until? I guess I could tell you to convert. We'll go with. Normally I'd say teal, but you have teal in your deck. We'll go with red. And there's the red. There's that spears.
He's a high priest,
What
though.
is the?
You gotta make him teal. No.
that is good. We'll go with red.
Okay. I will use my special initiative here. I think we'll do it this way. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so I'll play Tenants to interrupt the battle.
Yep.
So I guess that would temporarily put Jairus' daughter back in your reserve.
Yep.
I can ban to an evil human, which will be the Highwayman. And I think I take the draw 4 here. And I will ban to the Shamed Woman. We'll ban to Nebuchadnezzar. I will toss your next enhancement and then discard you with Tenants Kill the Sun.
So there are some triggers in here. You have the draw 4 on. You draw. Okay, so I got Arab trigger there, but I'm a special initiative, so I got that afterward.
Right.
So currently you're putting me in special initiative, and my next card is tossed anyways.
Right.
So there's not much way to beat that. We'll allow these to go to discard pile, and then I will get my trigger correct.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Go to my deck. Faith and Samson deck. Show. I'm going to use the manual ability of Good Seed to add a New Testament human hero to battle. I'll be adding Watchful Servant to battle. Okay. I will draw 3. And I have normal initiative now.
Yep.
Toss. Okay. I need to toss a card. Let's see which card to toss. Restoring the Afflicted.
It's a decent one to toss.
Yeah. I don't think it's the toss is going to matter despite. We'll toss it at Priest Ananias in case there's something that I don't know what's going on.
Sure.
Toss it. And then I'm going to ask for normal initiative again.
Yep.
Okay, we'll go with Faith and Samson. There is a woman in battle. It's so rare.
That is true.
So rare.
Yep. Okay. Actually, you're restricted from playing that. It did come in handy. It did matter.
It did come in handy. Okay. So it's going to have to change the order I play things. I'm going to play Amazing Faith to negate all evil cards in battle and take a good dominant deck.
All right. So we'll kick out Gabby.
Second.
So that makes you a 12-4.
Okay. And I hope I don't actually have initiative.
Let's see, 7, 10, 15. Okay, yep, I'm still at 15 toughness, so
I still have initiative.
Or actually, wait, so that would negate.
That
negates Tenants Kill the Sun as well. So Highwayman is kicked out, and Thankful
Okay.
Leper is brought back into battle.
Very. Okay. Card. It gets very confusing with things going that long. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't bring back my meeting Messiah, right? Like, wait, what does?
Correct, yeah. Meaning the Messiah was discarded by game rule. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now I have an issue. Now you have an issue.
Yeah, because I'm a 9. Math is hard. 9, 10. Okay, so yeah, you're just defeating me outright. I guess I still play something here. Yep. Let's play Stricken, which cannot be
Mm-hmm.
prevented because of Humble, and I will reserve. Let's reserve Watchful Servant. So I think I'm passing
Yeah.
initiative either way, right? Probably. So yeah, it's 6.
I'm just at 4 toughness. Yeah.
Yeah, or Watchful Servant, not Thankful Leper.
Oh, you reserved watches.
Yeah.
Take a look. I'm sorry. I thought you. Okay. Okay. Here. So the numbers. I did it to Ananias, right? I dropped him by how much? Oh, 6. Okay.
6.
Oh, that's negative. So he's a 4, 5.
Yeah, so I'm at 5, 10, 14. 14 strength.
10,
And
10, 4. Oh.
5, 8, 10, 11. 14, 11.
14, 11. Ego.
Yep. You got it.
Okay. This has been fun. This has been fun. Okay. Normally you can't ban us. Right? I think this will be as a better battle winner by the ways. We'll do Who's Without Sin, interrupt the battle. So that would interrupt your reserve, and it would also withdraw all your evil characters and my evil character. I can discard an evil card and reserve. Oh, it's Pharisees, not Sadducees. So you can still negate that. Okay.
Let's see. Am I alright with letting you discard an evil card from my reserve? Now let's keep fighting. I'll negate and discard Who's Without Sin.
Okay. Cool. Give it CBP from both. What's it called then? Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah, CBP
it's got
from
CBP
Humble,
everywhere.
CBP from itself, and also
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Amazing Faith cannot be negated, so Amazing Faith is not interrupted, but
Okay. I think the easiest way to finish this now is Faith of Samson. And because I negated Ananias, that can actually go through.
right. Yep.
Restrict is not a modifier, right?
Correct. Okay, so he's discarded. She's left in battle.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you can you work with her?
Can I have dominant initiative?
Oh. Let's see here. Oh, good grief. I guess you got dominant initiative.
All right, she'll
I'm wondering what you're gonna do. Man, I was freaked out. I was like, what did you get?
I will give you prosperity. Well fought. That was a good battle. Let's see.
I was
So
like,
you've
man,
got.
I don't want to just lose again to you and like have this most boring fight ever. Like, at least you got some good fights.
Yeah,
no matter what
that
happens.
was good. So you've got that was 6 good enhancements from you.
Yeah.
And 3 evil enhancements from me. And then 1 evil character from both of us.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Discard phase.
Oh, and also one hero for me that went to reserve. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. I hope I'm not missing anything, but wait, did I play? I played it. I played a Territory Class. Sure. I did
Yeah,
on Jonah.
my Emmaus Road. I probably should have just assumed that you would get Sheol out at some point, and I should have used Son of God
Mm-hmm.
to rescue your Remnant instead of Harvest, because I don't really care about Harvest.
Yeah, yeah. Here we go. This is fun. I like this. This is what redemption is all about.
Okay.
This recording better not fail.
I'm double checking right now. I'm still recording.
I should save the game.
Okay. Oh, now what do I do? Hmm. All right, so you've got 8 cards in hand. That's a lot.
I do. You have 11 cards in hand, so I don't think you have the ability to talk.
Well, I mean, that's fair, I guess. Yeah, I miss all the ways to look at your hand that I
Mm-hmm.
should have with more territory class enhancements, but
Mm-hmm.
um, let's play Emmaus Road. I'm gonna go to reserve for Authority of Christ.
Whoa. Man. What?
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so I got some triggers here, but man, I'm super confused. Like, what? 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 No. Oh, this is choose a block. Oh, ooh, it's gonna be fun. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. So I got Sheol and Jonah.
Mhm.
We're going to shuffle Elisha and your. If I shuffle your negate guy, like currently he's just locked down. But if I shuffle him and he comes out at the wrong time, like he's not locked down, and kill my. No, no, no. I hate myself for that. Let's shuffle.
Well, you
Let's
only get to
shuffle.
shuffle 1 card, right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
under. No, I was just like, like it's currently locked in. If I actually like shuffle it and it comes back out like in the middle of a battle again, ruins me,
Oh,
that would make me very
Forsaken.
upset.
Yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So let's just put your full back your deck now on that.
All right. So I wanted to
Okay.
move that.
So you have Authority of Christ. Super confused.
Yeah. So I think. Yep. Make a rescue with Angel from the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
We'll exchange for Simon the Zealous in my reserve.
Aha. Thought so.
And still only at 3 brigades, so he works.
Mm-hmm.
Also negates Lost Souls, and I will. Yeah, I guess we got to convert him in order to make AOC CBN, so we'll convert him to Meek,
Mm-hmm.
and well, your dude's banned. Um, I guess we'll ban or we'll choose the Mocking Thief.
Okay. Okay, I'll have your trigger after we're done with this. A trigger for Sheol and Jonah. Let's see.
Yep.
I'm going to ban to the condemned thief.
Right.
You're not preventing anything. You're getting correct in play. Like you're doing distress. That's no, you don't have distress.
Just negating your Lost Souls.
Your soul. Okay. So we'll go into condemned. And I'll go to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
So we know we got AOC to deal with. But you also got Day of the Lord back. You got a lot of juiciness. Okay, so plays what we got to deal with. So gotta be AOC, but what do I also have to deal with? I got Blood of the Lamb to deal with, and oh, I don't have to worry about Day of Judgment right now, but I have Nuke Dominus, Blood of the Lamb to deal with. Okay, I believe that's very possible to beat.
Uh-oh.
I hope so, at least. um, so we'll grab your
Yep.
Glory Christ, and you have your hand back to you, and I get my triggers now.
Yep.
I will shuffle your Gabriel under deck, your let's see, under deck.
Underdeck Remnant, is that what you said?
No. Oh, wait. Oh, cool. Like when you converted it, but it was after. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Deck my. I need 3 souls. You're at 5 souls in play, so I can just get rid of stuff. I'll get rid of your. Well, none of those actually matter, but so I'll underdeck my Galilean.
All right.
Okay, so you have.
You're gonna give me initiative, huh?
Wait, like, dude, I thought you. Oh, yeah, yeah, you got it.
Okay, so you're a 4/7.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh man. Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, good point.
hmm.
That's a good point. I didn't think about. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that. So yeah, let's play Blood of the Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
We'll negate a Condemned Thief.
Yep. I just realized that. Like, oh yeah, he can get it back.
He is in fact a martyr, so I will. Um, hmm. Do I want to draw here? Do I need to draw here?
Oh man, Cherubim
Uh,
gets any card. I think that's ridiculous. Any card, dominant, any crazy.
yeah, but I mean, like, you're using Harvest Time, you're using Shipwreck. Oh. Hmm. I think at this point I pass on the draw.
Okay.
And should play that. Playing it safe.
Authority. Cool. So discard these and these. I will use shield and discard.
Well,
Or move a
you
card
don't
from the
have
game.
Unity for
Sorry.
Shield.
Oh, I don't have Unity. Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay. I'm going to use Crowd's Choices. I was just thinking if I actually had the card in my deck that I was.
Hmm.
I think I do.
So I guess I should have drawn. So yeah, the crowd's choice anyway.
We will grab. Just see all the cards I have in the deck. Sure. Okay. Grab Christian here.
Mm-hmm.
Harder. Yeah.
Yep, I figured you might still have either that or falling away. So, yep. Let's do I want to put cards down? Guess I don't really have to at this point. Um, yeah. I think I'll just pass it her.
Okay. Still have to finish this game out, and I have limited resources to access good cards. My turn. Draw 3.
Let's see, we're on turn, what, like 5? And our territories are like
Yeah, exactly.
so empty.
There we go. I got prosperity. No star abilities. Prosperity activates. I will discard his name to draw 2.
How dare you? Just throw it away like it's
Exactly.
useless. You can play
I
that
was thinking
on
about attacking
Jonah.
with Jonah and using it. I was. I got a Galilean. That was off the 2, so I draw enough. Okay. So let's see here. Exchange, New Testament card. So on this one, if you fail to find, like, what happened, like, you can actually look at your deck and say, I'm not changing, you know what?
Right, yeah. There have to be targets on both sides in order to... Yeah.
Okay. And because I'm not showing you my deck, I can just fail to find, even if there was something, right? Or no?
Right, yeah.
If I do this...
Yeah, you can still fail a search.
I do have to tell you what I'm trying to exchange though first.
I'm not positive on that, actually.
Yeah, that's actually an interesting thing, because, like, that's really interesting. I'll do it. Just I think you've seen this card already. We'll just say I'm exchanging.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's been in your hand forever.
I will fail.
Yeah, I didn't see anything in the exchange entry to indicate one way or the other whether it should be revealed or not.
Mm-hmm.
Just that, an exchange has to have targets on both ends of it. So if you fail to find, then it's no. The exchange just does nothing.
Interesting. I'll do plunder. I'm gonna move my shield back out here. Hide it. Move this out here. This. Sure. Cool. I guess I'm still on upkeep. I'll leave it on. I'll leave woes there.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because you play plunderers, but other than that, you're...
Oh, I did play plunder. So sorry, you're right.
Deck.
You're right. Good point. Sorry about that.
All good.
We're gonna go for Left 4 Dead as a class. All right, go to reserve. Oh, I should probably go to your reserve. How many you got 9 reserve? Nah, I don't think there's gonna be. There's probably gonna be something I can use, but be fruitful venture. We'll go to my reserve. We will grab his second.
You might be able to find some offense, but you'd only be able to play it on Jonah, so.
yeah, exactly.
Which clearly you don't want to do. It's just throwing away my enhancements. Yeah.
We will make my rescue attempt. Will Gyrus banding daughter. She's tossing the next enhancement. Which is the top of the deck. That is my rescue.
11, 10. Yeah, I think we just keep letting you shuffle my stuff. I'm going to block with the Deceiver. Go to the reserve for... Where do I do that? Do that. No, I think this is better. Yeah, we'll do Outsiders. And I will attempt to underdeck Gyrus.
Okay, interesting.
You keep shuffling my stuff, so I didn't have play
Exactly,
advantage.
exactly. You got them. Send the bottom. Okay, and I will shuffle your Herdsborough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why didn't you want to underdeck more than? I have 2 good brigades, right?
Opponent's good brigades only counts ones that
That's
you own
mine,
and
like
control.
controlled, like owned.
Yep.
All right. There you
Otherwise, I would have loved to
go.
underdeck your plunderers. Or my Jonah, actually. Yeah, I don't know. One or
Let
the
me
other.
see then. I need to put 1 card. Let us put down the. Your turn.
The teeth. Alright. I'm at 3. No stars. Do I want to play that? I don't think I need to. Alright, I am going to just go to my rescue tent. And
Okay,
what do you know?
here
I'm
we
gonna.
go.
What's that?
Yeah, good.
What do you know? I'm gonna search again. Let's go with Angel of the Winds.
Mm-hmm.
I'll exchange with Mr. Isaiah. Negate evil
Okay.
characters. And
Okay,
I
interesting.
could top deck something with his star ability, but I don't think I will.
I will shuffle your
Patmos.
outsiders. We'll shuffle outsiders.
All right.
Okay. So 6/6 with a bunch of can't be negated stuff. And he's negating character. We'll try this second. Okay, we'll go with Finn's first. We'll see what type of negates you got. Finn's jumpers. Cards used by server protect cards protect. Maybe advantage not use. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. I'm only taking an enhancement for your discard file.
He's negated by Angel of the
Wait, that
Winds.
can't be prevented? I thought he can't be prevented. I don't know why. I thought he.
Just because all the other thieves are cannot be prevented.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can bug with someone else
Okay,
if you want. But
no, that's fine.
okay.
I made my bed. I'll lay in it. I'll ask for normal initiative.
Yep.
We'll try to disagree your profits together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you got something for that, but it's fine.
Nope. Unfortunately, that's gonna work. Hmm. I will put down Matthew. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is that risky?
Man, I was worried about you coming in with the good old his sacrifice.
Yeah, that's tempting. Maybe that would have been better, but I don't know. Figure
Okay.
Isaiah. I was hoping to he didn't have someone that could give you initiative.
Yeah.
All right, I'll pass the turn.
Cool. Good job on saving the game there. This is getting pretty. Looking crazy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
draw
don't want to have
3.
to redo any of this. I mean, it's fun, but
Yeah.
having to try to
Okay.
remember what's happened.
Exactly. Those Jairus' daughter. They're the top card of your deck.
Yep, do bears.
Bears. That's a great card.
No
Okay.
bears.
Yeah, my evil woes will switch to.
Switch to Matthew.
Yeah.
Right.
And I gotta make 2 more rescue. Your deck's so much larger than mine.
It's because you keep putting stuff back in it.
Exactly, exactly. Okay. Let's go with rescue attempt with Angel of the Winds. I'll go to my deck, my huge deck.
Ooh.
I'm gonna grab Bartimea. Shuffle. And I will reveal to you a good dominant and take a gold gospel reserve from my discard.
Are you also reserving my top card or your top card?
And reserve. Yeah, I'll reserve the top of your card in your deck.
All right. Withered Seed.
Let's see here. The card I will grab is.
Seems good.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 3 dominants left in there. Try this. Let's block with the Supercilious Scribes.
Super silly.
Super silly. And I think change a good card from hand with a card from reserve. Do I want to do that? Probably should. I'm going to send Virgin Birth to reserve for... Alright, should I go for the safer play or the better play, or the stronger play?
Best play. Stronger play.
Okay, we'll try it. I'll take Withered Seed.
Okay. Let's see.
Is it my initiative?
You've got initiative.
Okay, let's go. Take a peek at your hand.
You got it.
Okay, you got a grapes.
I missed the shuffle. Ooh.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Let's Underdeck Amazing Faith.
Good. Bottom of the deck. Cool.
And I believe that makes it a stalemate.
Currently, yes. And you know the cards. Would Bartimaeus be able to enter the battle again if I graped, or no?
No.
Is that he's only allowed to enter battle once? Okay.
Correct.
It's a new phase, but I didn't know. It's just once per turn that they're allowed to enter battle. Okay.
Right. Yep.
Okay. What we're gonna do is we will grapes your supercilious. Start it in battle phase. Shuffle him in. And
I also can underdeck a Mikla, so I'm gonna underdeck your token.
Oh. Good point. I will
working
make
on
a
that
rescue
soul hiding.
attempt.
We're almost there.
And then you start putting stuff in Pat. And then I'll have to attack with Joan. Thankful Leper. There are only now 4, 6. Whole deck. So I'll go to my deck.
There you go.
What type of tricks you got up your sleeve?
So many tricks.
So many tricks. Those are for kids. Grab Amazing.
I mean, you strike me as the kind of guy who could be a kid at heart. Okay, so you've got Amazing Faith, and you've got his Sacrifice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to you. You can have darkness.
There you go. That's what I wanted to hear. Give it
Mm-hmm.
to me. That's great. I like that. Okay. Your turn.
Okay. The ends of the earth.
Oh.
So you've got a pilfer.
You.
What do we do about pilfer? And this is it's kind of tough. I guess I could do that. Yeah. Okay. I will put down Paul,
Paul.
and I will play numerous as the stars. I'm going to reveal 2 star cards.
There you
I will search my discard pile for. Let's go for Jerry. Now I'll go to deck for the other one, which will be Isaiah.
go. Okay. Cool. I will shuffle your Paul.
Yep. And yeah, I think I'm gonna make a rescue with Jerry. So look at your hand again for good measure.
I should have crowds in this deck. I don't know crowds. I had him in here, but I think it was a different file when I switched over.
Mm.
Or yeah, duty. I should have it in over Punisher. I don't think Punisher sounds amazing, but not as amazing.
Yeah, with the GOC offenses, it seems like it just doesn't quite get there often enough. Okay, so he's gonna let you draw the rest of your deck. And you can maybe go to someone in reserve, but okay. Yeah. That's my
Okay,
rescue.
so I get the Brazil. Let's see here. 512, Mr. Dude. Toss this card. See what I got. We'll do Plunderers block with. We'll ban 2 for the next good enhancement. Ban to a thief. The thief I will be banding to
The
is.
band
Oh,
is negated by Forsaken, right?
Oh, it is. Man, I knew. I was like, I don't need to ban anymore, and I forgot about it. Oh man. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm preventing the next good enhancement.
So you're at 8-9. You're preventing the next. I'm tossing the next.
Yep.
Okay. I think I'm gonna start by adding Ends of the Earth to battle.
Okay.
Reveal my top 7. And it's a sad hit.
Oh, you get distressed.
Get Distressed. That comes out. And those are my top cards. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna give you another green enhancement here.
Patrick. It feels like it goes perfectly.
What's that?
It feels like it goes perfectly the same Patrick.
There you go. Yeah. Well, it's not quite. I mean, he's got what, or it's white instead of teal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The green and yellow in the background. Irish.
Right. You need light in the darkness. That's or no, that one's white instead of clay. Hmm. Are there any green, teal? I think maybe one of the new covenants.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be cool.
Um. All right. Anyways, I guess that makes it your initiative since it's stalemate.
Oh, oh, getting fancy.
If you'd like to
You
toss.
can you can have an
Okay.
issue.
I'm going to negate and discard your shield.
Gate and discard my shield. No, oh, discard. Ah, it's full of wrath. Okay. Well, isn't that annoying? Man,
Finally got rid of the
that's
shield.
that's crazy. I forgot. Like, there's not many. Like, I don't know many cards that like I haven't seen. Well, that ruins everything. That's fine. It's good to ruin things every once in a while. Um,
Got to do something here.
yeah. I will.
I feel like it's been a few turns since I've done anything meaningful on offense, so.
Yeah, I'll pass this. So die.
All right.
You're killing me, right? You're
Yep.
5-2 yet. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Let's see here. I will give you prosperity. Prosperity.
Alrighty. First one to 4.
There you go. First one. On time, I would. I mean, I do have 4. So.
Yeah, I know. You could have played Second Coming first, I guess.
Yeah.
But you didn't, so haha, no.
Ah,
I will pass the turn. I suppose
good.
you need that Second Coming in order to get your Bartimaeus
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Keep on getting your enhancements
Okay, so
back, which I
I've
don't
got
like.
I've, I've got some good stars, so I'm happy about this.
Oh
We'll
dear.
go Emmaus Road on your hand. Here, see what you got. Hidden to
Yep.
others no longer. Saul, big boy, lying prophet. This guy always he's a drawing guy. Oh, he would love
Was hoping to surprise you with him, but
to. Sees him really. This guy. Wow. I thought I literally looked at this card and I was like, good enough, and I threw it aside. Interesting. So 3 different things to worry about. Do you mind if I just drag sees him in Blackie lying just in place so I can look at them again?
you got it. Yep.
Cool. Okay. There you go. So that's my Emmaus Road. I will use the star ability of Persistent Widow to underdeck a good.
Technically, you're supposed to reveal them all at the same time and then use them.
Oh, you
That's
do?
all right.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you were
Oh,
planning to
okay.
use
Like
that
honestly,
anyway.
I was the reason. Like the way I didn't know that as actually a thing. So actually, like in my mind, I've been developing the thought, like, okay, I don't actually like if I find that their hand has a certain thing, I don't reveal this card. So you have to reveal all the stars at the same time.
Correct.
I've
Yep.
not been playing it that way the entire like last 8 games I've played or whatever. So
Now you
I
know.
was like, I was being foolish as a newbie, just revealing all my stars. I wait like, to resolve each one of them as the right time. Okay,
Right. Yeah. I
okay,
guess it. I guess it matters for cards like Firefoxes or something. Yeah. Like if you looked at my
yeah,
hand and then you're like, oh, I don't want to use
exactly.
this search ability on the
Okay,
star. So
well, let's let's say I didn't get that one.
I mean, I'm sure you were planning
Uh,
to use it anyway. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't mind the right way. Okay, like honestly, it's hopefully this. But I mean, you obviously you don't hope it.
yeah, Yeah, now that you know what's in my hand, I'm a little less optimistic. But
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna play Den of Thieves. Actually, stay upkeep. Yeah, leave things as there. We'll place Den of Thieves in my territory. I will
you're keeping, what was that,
crew
Matthew?
it. Yeah, yeah, yes.
Okay.
I'll crew it with Finsters.
Crew it.
Exactly. Let's see here. Okay, I gotta just
Uh,
play this coming fight on.
it's kind of nice. I didn't really think about, like, because you can't block with characters from Den of Thieves, but the thief kind of
Exactly,
gets around that with the exchange. That's nice.
exactly. Okay, I'm going to. I don't think this can come back and bite me. I'm going
Famous
to
last
play
words.
Judas Iscariot. Exactly, Judas Iscariot as a hero.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is the safest path. Could be wrong, and it's going to look horrible when I do it wrong. But we're going to go for Thankful Leper. I'm going to look at the top whole deck.
Mm-hmm.
Own it no longer. I will grab this card from deck. Shuffle. I should not shuffled it. I don't think it really matters. I'm going to draw those cards next, but I shouldn't have shuffled it. Sorry. Uh, it is your block. Your block.
Hmm. Talithakum. Didn't think about that one. Or I didn't remember that that one would be around. I was trying to think of like what enhancements you could have left.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
I love the 110 stat line. Like it's amazing with toss, amazing for initiative.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good.
It's one of my favorite stat lines. The only thing like 2-1 like the high priest made is like the only thing I think that can get initiative against this guy.
Uh huh. Let's see.
Having Temple in that right now would be really sweet.
Well, having Storehouse would have been pretty sweet for me the whole game.
Exactly.
So what goes around comes around, I guess. I
Exactly.
think I have to try to draw here,
Okay.
but it could go. It could backfire, I guess.
Good.
Um, I feel like most of the cards left in my deck are good cards, but whatever I do, you're just gonna negate it. So I have to find a dominant to interact with something,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
which don't know how many of them do. Let's see.
I was worried about.
Hmm. I think we try it this way. I think this is the safer route. So let's go with Saul.
Okay.
I'm gonna take. Uh, what are the odds you have an angel? Probably slim. I'm gonna take Balaam's disobedience from reserve.
Okay. It's my initiative also. I'm gonna do a down.
Sure.
I'll do second. Son of God to save Forsaken.
Yep.
I was realizing like, oh, I have Talita come. That's a really good backup. Like, if Forsaken's out, it doesn't do anything. So better be worried about that.
Yep.
So okay, and now I have initiative. So I will ask. I will play Oh, yeah. You don't have to. You can't beat something. Amazing Faith.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll put that card back. Beyond obedience,
Yep.
and I think that's game.
So yeah, I can still. Well,
Oh, you still got
actually,
something?
let's see.
Oh,
Oh yeah, your
what did you have?
numbers
I
are.
forgot.
Oh man. Oh yeah, you've got his sacrifice too. So yeah. So I can play seize him,
Oh yeah, the
and
season, and it can't be
uh,
prevented. Okay.
it can't be prevented. If I try to capture the Thankful Leper, you can play Talitha Coom. If I
Mm,
capture someone else, you can. I mean, you'll still just be beating me by the numbers. So yeah, I guess I just
yeah.
have to try to capture the Thankful Leper. And unfortunately,
Hmm.
I don't get to do the set aside before special initiative because it's not. It's worded in the opposite direction.
Exactly. And I have Talitha Kum, given Jairus' daughter too for the extra toss. So yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Whew.
So yeah.
Do we do it?
I
Do I need to
think.
do it?
Yeah. Yeah. So you get it here. Yeah. Maybe I should have gone with the Lying Prophet. I was. Yeah. I guess I knew that you had the line with Second Coming
Hmm.
to to rescue Forsaken. I wasn't sure if you'd
Hmm.
take it or not. But yeah, if I draw 9, then yeah, I don't know if that
It
gets
would have to be
me.
dominant because Amazing Faith would come down.
Yeah, because I had. So yeah, I drew into 3 woes. I didn't draw into the Vain Philosophy.
Oh,
That's what I would have needed. I don't think 3 woes would have done me
yeah.
anything.
Three woes would have. Oh, actually, no. Three woes would have taken Talitha Kum out. Would have been
Well,
right.
you would
Yeah.
still play Amazing Faith
Oh,
first, right?
it's CB. It's CBI. Actually, you're right. It
Yeah,
can't get Talitha.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
Harvest Time, which would just
Hmm.
I could find Humble, make myself CBP.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a really fun game.
yeah, that was
Now,
good.
now
That
that
was
I've won this
crazy.
game,
Oh man.
we're gonna play in the tournament. You're gonna just destroy me. It's gonna be like, oh, great.
Yeah, now that I know all your secrets, and I'm just gonna build the anti-NT Golden Thieves deck. But
No, it just I got through this with the skin of my teeth. Next time it's gonna be an absolute blowout.
the
So, that's how
thieves
I
are just
respond.
so resilient. I mean, like I guess NT Gold is too, but like man,
That's what I feel about this deck. Like, there's so many different play lines you can do, but like you almost always have a chance because of all the broad like things you can do, like taking your opponent's cards, like doing
right?
their stuff in their deck. Like, I think if a brilliant mind, I'm not a brilliant, but a brilliant mind would just do really really amazing.
um,
So
I mean, yeah.
just so many
So I
different lines.
think like after the that battle where you had to go through all those good enhancements, I was like, oh,
Hmm.
this is good. And, like he's had to burn
Yeah,
through a lot, but then it's just like, oh, he's got that and he's got that, and I think the Jonahs really killed me because I just it slowed me down so much by putting
exactly.
like I think I had to do each, maybe not all of the searches that I did, but most
Hmm.
of them I think were justified. And yeah, you hit 1, 2, 3, 4, uh,
If you or that
5.
you actually got back throughout the game too, yes. So, there was a ton of stuff that
Yeah,
he sung. I really
yeah,
like.
6. Yeah,
Uh, I'm feeling like Harvest Time is an important card with how powerful souls are.
right.
I feel
Yeah,
like Golden
getting
Cherubim is
a
still underrated. Like Golden Cherubim, like you have to destroy it. There's no, we're not negating it. We're not like doing anything else to it. You have to destroy it
right. Yep.
and like shuffle it or destroy it. But like, and that's the Jonah was scared me for a while. I was like, I don't want to give up Cherubim. And then I
Yeah,
got the Jonah away from me. But yeah,
yeah. For a
I
second
needed. I probably.
there, um, I did debate. When you search for 3 woes off of Golden Cherubim, I did
Hmm.
debate shuffling Golden Cherubim and then or actually, I might have stuck with Ambushing Bandits, but I debated playing Crowd's Choice for Vain Philosophy to underdeck 3 woes, because I figured that you were going to
Uh,
be doing a whole lot of, or that you would want to do a whole lot of searching during the block. But I
mhm.
think I needed that, or I needed the Crowd's Choice to be good in order to get enough, uh, stuff to, actually make you, or like force you to, commit to the block, or
Mhm.
to actually have to play
Yeah.
stuff. Um, yeah, I think there were definitely a couple rescues that I did suboptimally though, with like the
Mhm.
Elijah choosing Nebuchadnezzar. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll just choose in a block and then I'll toss his name, not thinking about the fact that you were gonna have initiative when I chose him. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh man, that's well that, and the toss isn't mandatory, so you wouldn't have
Yeah.
had to force me to toss, and then you would have just been
Yeah.
able to interrupt his name anyway. So
Mhm.
yeah, that, and then what was the other one? Right, I think on that one I should have just attacked with Jeremiah instead,
Hmm.
and kind of get that
Wh-
little incremental value.
You don't like Remnant in your deck because it can come out before you can use it, basically.
Um,
Like I feel like if you're running Harvest Time, you just might as well. Like I know like that has that bad beat at the beginning of the game, but like pulling a Remnant with Harvest Time is usually like not backbreaking, but it's pretty ridiculous.
hmm. I mean, it can be nice, I guess, but like,
Hmm.
um, I mean, I think that the options for Lost Souls are just like
Hmm.
so. Like, I don't know what I would cut for it to make it
Hmm.
worth it, and like worth the risk of missing something,
Hmm.
or I guess hitting it on turn one. Um,
Complacence is definitely really like interesting. Oh,
yeah,
complacence, like
it's I almost
it's
want
one of
I
those not valued souls that oh yeah, there's a ton of value in that thing, but it also can hurt you too. So
right,
super.
yeah. So I kind of built the deck in like with the idea of not
Um,
planning to play
yeah.
that many dominants during battle. Like I don't have Christian Martyr or
Huh.
Angel of the Lord. We have Falling Away, which
Hmm.
can be used during battle, but also is used offensively,
But you use it for the choose of block.
right? So if I'm,
That
you
was rough when you're like, I was like, oh, that lawless juicy, and you're like, no domination.
know,
I'm gonna play. Oh,
yeah,
great.
yeah, I was like, oh yeah, he definitely had a
Never
three
mind.
woes in
Forget
his
about
hand.
that.
Um, so yeah, I'm just glad I drew the shipwreck, and it
Uh-huh.
was on that draw three that I got the
That
shipwreck.
was so funny.
Um, so yeah, I kind of built it with complacent in mind, because I think one of the
Hmm.
problems that prophets have is like getting dom blocked. Like if I'm going in with Isaiah or
Yeah,
Elijah, um,
yeah.
of course Elisha and Cherubim help with that,
Well, actually, yeah, it doesn't care.
like same with, or like Simon too. Um,
I was glad my grapes worked. Like if my grapes like does horribly, I feel so stupid. Like, it's totally amazing. Uh,
yeah, unfortunately I didn't have another evil character at that point, and
yeah,
I mean even if I
like
did, I probably
uh,
wouldn't have gotten it with the enhancements I still had, but I would have made you use something else at least.
and like that's half of grapes. You can tell like I think they're running low on stuff. Like, let's try this. Let's move into this next.
Right. Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean when
and
you're
that's why I was
punishing
holding on to
resources with
my
Jonah. Yeah.
yeah my second coming. I was like, I don't want to be tied on souls. I want to be on me for now. Also, I wanted to see if there was any like amazing. I was like, oh, let's negate that soul at the right.
Right.
It
Yep.
turned out
Which
messed
yeah,
me
it
up
worked
with that.
out.
Like I
Yep.
was like, I can't believe I forgot about like I was like, my offense. You know, I'm just me attacking solo. I don't need banding. That's fine. Worry about that. And I'm like, oh yeah, defense too. Okay.
hmm. Yeah, I think so that uh yeah, the turn that you blocked with fence jumpers and had disagreement over mark, like
Hmm.
I think if I had gotten initiative there, like if you had blocked with plunders or the thief, like I
Hmm.
think that would have set me up because like you mentioned attacking with Matthew, and that was actually
Hmm.
part of the plan eventually.
Hmm.
Because I was gonna go. I was planning to play Nunc Dimittis to take out your three woes, and then grab a
Hmm.
Maus Road from my deck, and then I'd also
Mm.
get a look at your hand with the Maus Road, the star ability, and
That'd
then
be awesome.
play a Maus Road, yeah, for Gathered Together
I
to band
feels like I
in.
was on the brink of destruction the entire match and I didn't even know it. Just like randomly escaping.
Yeah, I mean, there were a few moments where I was just like, oh, he had that one card. I mean, I guess, yeah, like
Like,
well, I guess you had to play Crowd's Choice in order to get to Christian Martyr. So that was right for me not to draw there because it made you know, use another dominant. But there's another dominant
I
during the
want,
battle that that got
yeah,
me.
exactly.
I need to put Fall of Man in here too, I guess. Which so what I realized, uh, I mean, kind of as I was building the deck, but like once I got
Hmm.
into the game or after the game with Renee, I was like, oh, I actually didn't end up putting any artifacts in my deck, and so I decided
Yeah.
I would put in Wolf Fleece. That was the one card I added before we started, and I was like, yeah, it seems kind of good in the
Oh,
current
Wolf Feast. So
meta.
what is it? Protect heroes from banning, or is that
Take evil characters from banned abilities.
evil characters from banning? That's hilarious. Oh, Household Idols is the evil is the hero.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, it's pretty good against thieves and Herods and
Uh-huh. Yeah.
stuff that people are playing. It's probably not really worth it in this deck because I feel like I
Honestly,
have enough like splash
yeah.
damage, so
Like
to
that
speak.
card should be CBN, or they should reprint it with CBN because like or is it CBN? CBN
Wolf Fleece?
Fleece?
No, it's not.
I think it should be
Um,
CBN. Like I think the effect is like fine. Like sticking CBN on that card. Like I think it's just a tad under power with just
yeah,
protecting evil characters from ban ability.
yeah, and the main problem with it too is that it doesn't um, doesn't hit characters in hand. So like if you
Hmm.
have a bunch of characters in your hand, you can still ban them in.
Oh, you can ban to your hand still. That's crazy. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
Oh man, that's cool.
so
I like that. Maybe golden is your artifact. Like honestly, like it's definitely answerable. Some decks do answer it, but if they don't find their answer, they're kind of like drained for a while.
yeah, I think Fall of Man is probably what I would want to go for first, either that or the
Okay, so
Cross.
another complacent.
Yeah, because I think I mean, I think that would just because of the way that I have my
All of
dominance, selected or built out, like it.
but are you worried about people Matthewing all of
Um,
seven off that?
well,
Kind of rough.
maybe, but like the defense is
Is
built
worth it.
pretty well to get to
Oh, okay.
herdsman first turn
Okay.
because I've got deceiver, armor bearer,
Yeah.
darkness, lawless, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
um, plus against you, I had herdsman in my opening hand, which of course, like
Hmm.
against you, I don't really need it
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
NT Gold isn't doing a whole bunch of drawing, at least no explosive
Hmm.
drawing like Matthew. But um, yeah, I think I got to put Fall of Man in here, plus like the chance to have it as a evil battle winner too if needed is good.
Yeah.
That I can play on
That's
my
definitely
whole
interesting.
defense because that's kind of the idea is with the defense. Like I've got all of the black gray enhancements to
What was
yeah.
that artifact that you were talking about on Zeroble's Temple that like if a hero attacks with CBN, your characters or what is it? Is it overrun?
Overtaken.
Overtaken?
Yeah.
What does it do exactly?
So if a hero is negated and the special ability enters battle, your evil humans cannot be negated.
Hmm.
So
Interesting.
because it's a like triggered or it's an
Hmm.
ongoing triggered
It
ability,
lasts as
then
long as it's active. Yeah.
it lasts until it reactivates, I guess. So like if I
Hmm.
activate it and then I attack with Gabriel, then it will it will last until my next like, prep phase when I either
Yeah,
reactivate it or deactivate it.
or deactivate it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So
That's a really cool piece of tech.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. If there were more, or if there were like better ways to hold curses um, outside of your artifact pile, then maybe it'd be more worth
Hmm.
it. But like, I could see it in like a gray defense with Damascus, I suppose.
Hmm.
If you've got a few Syrians, maybe the whole resin captain of the guard thing. Could maybe do some of the like auto block kind of characters like Lying Prophet and
Hmm.
Orpa. Um, then once you or
Hmm.
if you make them CBN, it's pretty good.
Yeah, interesting.
But
What's so lying prophet? What's his little like thing about discarding prophet? Like, oh, okay, like okay,
yeah, you can either
interesting.
discard a good prophet